welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I am Tilly and I go by Tilly on all my socials. If it happened that you were just passing by, I hope you like this video enough to give it a big, beautiful, thick thumbs up. Please comment down below what you'd like to see more of from me, and possibly you do subscribe. Well, in this video, we are doing a get to know me Q&A. Wow. I know I was supposed to ask you guys to ask me questions on my previous video, but I didn't, and I just realized after posting it that I didn't ask you guys to ask me the questions. Initially, I was going to do this video just after hitting 100 subscribers, but because we've been sitting on 45 subscribers for almost a month now, I just figured that let me just do it now because it might never happen. I have 12 questions here that I think are the best for a get to know me. They aren't too deep, but they are for a get to know me. So without rumbling anymore, let us get into it. So the first question is where I come from. I was born and bred in the Free State in a town or a small city called Welkom. If you need me to go deeper, in a township called Kutlwanong, where I lived with both my parents and my 3 siblings and a nephew and a niece. The Free State is, or Welkom specifically, is the only place that I know like the back of my hand. I don't know any other place like that one. I've never been exposed to a place like I've been exposed to Welkom or Edinburgh or Kutlwanong. So that's where I'm from, the Free State, Kutlwanong. The second question is, how many siblings do I have? I have 3 siblings. Just like I mentioned on my previous video. We are all girls. My first sister is 30 years. Then my second sister is turning 25 years this year in September. Then I'm 19, and then my younger sister is 16 years old. Yeah. My third question is, how was it like growing up? Thinking about it now, growing up was actually so much fun. Speaking for me, I was that kid that woke up before everybody else woke up, went to play, and I come back late around 8 o'clock, and I'd always get beaten. I'd always get beaten. Growing up was fun because we just had a fun life, man. We had the best games like Mantwane, House, Stepanyola, which I can't even translate, but it's basically you filling a bottle with sand and you had to galela it out again and then start all over again. It was so fun. And if you know me growing up, you know that I was the best in every game. I was the best in every game. I knew how to play every game, and I didn't just know how to play every game. I excelled in every game that I played. Kutlwanong is a small township, so you basically knew almost everyone, or at least let me speak for K5 specifically. If you were from K5, you possibly knew everybody around K5. Okay, here, the lives, mama. My fourth question is, where did I go to for my primary and my high school? So I went to Odensha Primary School, Odensha Primary School, and then I went to Welkom Gymnasium Hoërskool. Both not private schools, they're both Model C schools, as how some of our classmates would put it when people were about to attack that we went to a public school. They are public schools, but you just pay school fees. The fifth question is the difference between varsity and high school. Well, I think the big difference is that as much as in high school the teachers don't like, they care, but they're not like really strict on you have to do this, you have to do this, like in primary. In varsity, they just don't. You're on your own. You are your own person here. You came here for you. You know that you want to get the degree. You know that you have to work hard. No teacher's going to be texting you and telling you that your marks are dropping. No teacher's going to be telling you that they can help you. What? Yes, there are tutors and there are extra lessons for kids who feel like, but they don't call you out like you come. They just tell you, if you feel like you want to be here and you want to come for the extra lessons, then do come. If you don't, it's on you. We are a lot in one class, so if you miss lectures, then it's on you. No teacher is going to see that you are not in class. If you feel like you don't want to go today, don't go. It's on you. That's your degree. That is your time. That is your studying time. And the question is, one thing about varsity that shocked me. I think not even shocked me, but the only thing that got me like, what? Is when I got here and everybody was speaking their own language. Like in the Free State, you know, even if you're a Xhosa or a Pedi or a Zulu or a whatever, in the Free State, you speak Sesotho. I'm a Tswana and I grew up speaking Sesotho. I don't even know where Tswana begins. If you ask me something in Tswana, I might probably just say "eh." That's all that I know, and it's not even the correct way of Tswana. So in the Free State, you knew that if you're not talking to a white person and you're talking to a black African person, you knew you speak Sesotho to them. So here you get here. In the beginning, I thought everybody spoke Sesotho until Mutwafeta, and now the only language that we speak is Zulu. Hey Mfundini, hey Mfowethu, hey Umshanami, hey Umshanami. Up and down. I want to include something which is not in the questions. I was told that I am a vendor from grade 10. Kamuhelo Kiba, Sibusiso Dlamini, Uhlengza, Emihle Finga, Chuluman Nokoko, Chuluman Nomatiso, Kutuano Madichani, Tuli. I was told that I'm a vendor, and I even came up with this language on my own, convincing everybody that I am actually a vendor. Unjerari, ufuna kurini. Only to find out that I am far from speaking vendor, because two of my friends are vendors, and when they speak, I can't even hear them. When they speak, I can't even hear them. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know who's about to do what, who's about to. Yay! Vendor sitata. Sitaka house vendors, vendor sitata, sitaka house, vendor sitata. Vendor sitata. Yo. Other question is my varsity friends. So here I have, from race, I have 5 friends. The first one is Sneh, which is the first person that I met on my first day when I got to race. She just came from showering, and then my mom asked her, she was speaking Sesotho, "Hi, are you doing your first year?" And then she said, "I'm doing my 3rd year." We could hear her, she's not speaking Sesotho, she was answering in Zulu. Later on the day, when my parents had left, she came to my room and then we spoke. And then because I was scared to go and cook, it's a new environment, it's my first time experiencing that a lot of people can cook in one kitchen, I asked her to go with me to the kitchen. And then when we got there, we saw one of my friends, Vision, who was cooking pap. She's from Limpopo, she's a vendor. Sneh is Zulu, by the way, and Vision is a vendor. So Vision was cooking pap, and the way she cooked it was just so shocking for us who boil water, salt, and then you take pufutari and then you galela in there. It's pap. Yeah, she first had to mix pap with cold water on the side, like as if you are doing motoho. And then she did that, and then she kept on adding pap, and then I'm like, what? And then we asked her, what are you cooking? Why are you cooking it like that? And then she said, oh no, that's how pap is cooked. And we were making a joke out of it, that how do you guys cook it? And then that's how we got to know her, right? That night, that very same night, we all three went to sit in one room, and then we were having a night of our lives. We were just excited to know each other. We were talking about our languages, our differences in tribes, our cultures, all that. And then Vision already had a friend, Rinde, which is my other friend, my third friend. Rinde is also vendor. She also joined us that night, and we were all talking from growing up to being here, how old we are. So Sneh is 22, Vision is 20, Rinde is 21. And then this other day we were sitting outside, we were just chatting. It was the four of us, Sneh, me, Vision, and Rinde. And then this girl came, right? This girl came. She said she was lonely, she had nobody to talk to, and I've been seeing her in the kitchen. I could tell her she's shy. And then that's how we became friends with Hlula, who is Tsonga. Hlula is 20 years this year. Hlula is in fact not shy. Hlula is not shy at all. Hlula doesn't have any blood of shyness inside her. She was just quiet on that day. Hlula is a traitor. Hlula. And then we became friends with Hlula. So now it's the five of us, and we spend most of our time together. In a week, we have to see each other at least once a week. Then we are gonna be like satisfied. Those are my friends from here. And then I have a friend from campus that I met on my first day on campus attending classes. Her name is Oratilwe. She's also from the Free State. Oratilwe said to me that she's Pedi, but hearing her, she doesn't speak Pedi, she speaks Sesotho, and she lives close to Velkom. So we are doing the same course, by the way. She said she had been looking for somebody who was doing the same course, which she found, and it's me. We attend all of our classes together, I mean. But then with others, she gets there first and saves me a seat, or I get there first and I save her a seat. Ora is 20 years. She's a year older than me, because she said last year she was on gap year. Yeah, and those are my friends. My other question is, do I miss high school? Thinking about it now, I actually do. I miss my friends, guys. I miss my classmates. I had the best classmates ever. We were like E1, the Nuri. E1 was like the coolest. I miss Bu Abdikiba, Mbusiso, Tuli Wena Kuhle, Unathi Lerato Naledi. I miss them all. I'm Buhlali, Bonhlamulo. I miss them all. Bumikai, I miss everyone. I'm not gonna lie and say there are others that I don't miss. I miss my whole class. I miss those people, because when in the class you even forgot you were sad on that day. And honestly, that class just made us all grow a backbone. You got people like Butuli, the face-to-face bullies, people who weren't scared to tell you that your phahla is too big, that you just didn't make sense. People who were not scared to tell you, hey my sister, you are dumb, and you guys at home don't end sharp. Butuli. I miss choir. I miss Miss Grisel. I miss Miss Groeneveld. Hey. I do not miss accounting. I miss NO. Abum Kiroro. Keeping up with the graduates. Life was good. But moving on, one advice I'd give to matrix, it's term 2. It's not hard. It's only about to get hard. Trial is no child's play, only because it's your first time studying the whole textbook in a studying span of 6 months. You only study the textbook in term 1 and term 2, and then term 3 in grade 11 you were studying term 3's work. You're no longer studying, now you are revising. So I'd say prepare yourself for what's about to come, because trial is no child's play. Some say trial is better, final is worse. Not for me, trial hit the most. I was so scared, especially if you do economics. I was, why? Economics was like, here, got Thailand. On finals, I'd already like studied the whole textbook from trial. So by the time I got to finals, I wasn't panicking that much anymore. But it's still finals, and you still have to put in the work. So put in the work now. If you know that you have theory subjects like business studies, put in the work every day. Even if you spend 2 to 3 hours every day doing business studies, then do it. Maths, practice every day. Work hard. Work hard. You know that you want to go to varsity. You know the things that you want to achieve, and you know that only you can make yourself achieve that goal. One of my fun questions are, am I a morning person or a night owl? I'm a night owl. I'm a night owl every day. I don't mind sleeping at 3 a.m. Even when I have a 7:30 class. I don't mind staying up the whole night and sleeping the whole day. I just don't mind. I don't mind. People here, I sleep alone, so I'm alone. I have the freedom that I've ever wished for, so nobody can ever tell me to switch off my lights, that it's time to sleep. If I don't sleep, I don't sleep. It's on me. If I sleep, I sleep. It's on me. If I don't do something, I don't do it. It's on me. Those dishes, they're looking at me. Cooking, me. Everything, me. Between cats and dogs, cats every day. I can't deal with dogs, so it's cats each and every day. I had a cat growing up, and then it died. One thing on my bucket list is for me to end the year with 500 subbies.
What?
I know, even to me, it feels like I'm asking for a lot coming from me. I won't beat myself up if it doesn't happen, because I don't control what people like watching. But I would love to end the year with 500 subscribers. Please do it for me. The last question is a skill I'd love to learn. Okay, beginning of the year, I wrote on my list of the things that I want to achieve. I wrote lashes and nails, but I've learned how to do lashes. I mean, I started doing them since last year, but I wasn't perfect. But now I feel like I know how to do lashes, because I'm even able to do my friends' lashes. But that thing that I want to learn how to do is learning how to do nails. And yes, creamies, that's all from me. I hope that I answered all the questions in the best possible way, in a way that made you understand and know who I am, who kreamies is. Until I see you guys again next time. My next vlog, by the way, is Rinde's birthday, and I can't wait.